Exosphere is an organization with a mission that is really hard to define.
I think it's really hard to define Exosphere, but I like to define it as an experience that can truly make a significant impact in your life.
The bootcamp gives you experiences that you have probably never had before.
When I came to bootcamp, I was looking for change in my life, and I think the bootcamp is filled with a lot of experiences that you cannot have in your existing environment in its present form, no matter where you come from.
There are people that I can have conversations with that are beyond everyday's, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Bullshit.
I love the people, and I definitely think that it's a step up from the traditional kind of class environment. It's less confined, and I think it allows you to grow and learn in a much more organic way.
It's not about like, okay, I want to make a startup. What do you need? This is what you need. No. First, you need to be a person.
The coding week I was looking forward to it. In fact, as I was looking at bootcamp, coding week was kind of the one thing that I was able to use to sell Exosphere to my friends and family. People all looked at me when I said, hey, I'm going to South America, I'm going to Chile for 2 months, and they said, why? And Entrepreneur Bootcamp got a few people past the mark, but the personal growth part was lost on some folks, and the coding challenge was something I could say, I'm going to spend a week learning to program, or maybe 2 weeks learning to program, and they're like, oh, you're already technically oriented.
We learned to code completely hands-on without kind of any technical training.
The coding really allowed me to focus on one single problem that I wanted to solve.
The most awesome part was the fact that I got to take an app from start to finish. I've written some scripts before, but I had never developed anything. I'd never really created something that I was willing to put in front of other people.
The most frustrating part was the vast majority of the week. The most rewarding part was when something worked.
I didn't like the whole week. It was problematic, chaotic, but we had an application, and we gave to that application some personality. The whole week was about throwing myself into the darkness, and finally we had something.
This 1 week allowed me to work with really brilliant programmers that were there, and got something that was truly workable.
I think coding is a valuable skill in the workforce. I also don't think that a lot of people know how to do it.
I think the reason you put the programming week in front of us was so that we could challenge ourselves to learn something new, and if nothing else, learn how to interact with the tech world. Learn how to communicate with people who do program, because I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to avoid it in the future. Kind of that weird moment where I can say, hey, how are you doing to somebody? And they give me a genuine answer, and then we turn into a half-hour conversation about what it means to be here, what it means to think and feel.